Hello and welcome to FSM News on the Road. I'm Janae Myers.
And I'm Patricia DeCase. FSM News is a product of Free Spirit Media, which is a nonprofit organization that empowers youth voice.
FSM News on the Road.
Recently, the Kymonee Youth Center won a fruit orchard for their urban farm. The farm is located in Grand Crossing neighborhood across from the center.
We're here with more on GCYC's fruit orchard. FSM News' Shantelle Lewis has more on the story. Take a look.
The Kymonee Youth Center is one of the 10 communities who recently run a fruit orchard. The community members, along with the GCCP students, work effortlessly, voting every day to win the orchard patch for the Grand Crossing area. The GCYC community was very excited after finding out that their youth center would be receiving an orchard patch.
We were absolutely thrilled. It was a lot of hard work. Our students had to get behind it, our parents got behind it, friends of the youth center got behind it, and everybody came together and put us over the top.
Much of the fruits and vegetables that are grown at the GCYC gardens are later distributed throughout the community by selling or just freely given away.
On Fridays, we have a thing that's called Harvest Table, where we harvest a lot of things from out the farm and the rooftop and we sell them to them.
You know, everybody feels that they've made a general overall accomplishment, and those people in the community who really have a need, there's a source of food and nutrition for them that's fresh.
After the orchard patch has been fully planted and nourished, the community is hoping for more attractions.
The fact that it's positioned right across from the brand new Chicago Public Library, the Greater Grand Crossing branch, is really neat, because there will be people from a little further beyond this community who will be attending the library that will see the fruit trees.
It will bring a lot to the community because most of the stuff over here in the farm we sell, so they have a chance to taste everything that we grow.
By having a fruit orchard, the GCYC community will no longer be seen as a food desert.
It makes me feel that our community is developing more, because you come from a community that don't have anything and now it does. So I think it's something for little kids to look up to.
Food deserts are an issue in our community. What can we do to stop this?
Stay tuned to find out more on this solution.
Food deserts are everywhere. Millions of people in minority communities struggle with the burden of trying to find nutritional food to feed their families. Organizations have found a way to fix this problem by planting orchard trees. Orchard trees are a good source of providing nutrients, oxygen, and they provide food to the communities around them. Building orchards stops food deserts.
Welcome back.
After the orchard was planted, youth from GCYC took part in a workshop to learn how to preserve the trees.
Dalila and Ngubani sat in on this conversation. Here's the story.
I'm here in the Alumni Hall here at Gary Comer College Prep, where students behind me are in a workshop learning on how to preserve trees. Students have been learning a lot about different fruit trees that have been planted across the street in the up-and-coming GCYC's orchard. Here's the story. These teens have been exposed to a lot of opportunities, and with this workshop, they hope to get more out of what they experienced.
Harvesting potatoes, learning how to prune tomatoes, hilling potatoes, you learn how to pick peppers, grow fruit trees, and everything that involves a farm.
Many of the teens have been working extremely hard, and they hope that their determination to get the job done will soon pay off in the future.
It's something new. I've never done it before, and I like doing it.
Hard work. I wake up early in the morning, so I'm dedicated to doing what I do. And just you learn something new every day, so it has been a true experience for me.
With so much going on in the world, like violence, it is important to keep these teens involved in something positive.
Kids were enthusiastic and happy and more than willing to get involved and get dirty and plant the trees. So that was really great.
Some teens have experienced some very challenging moments just to make this project a success.
It really wasn't a challenge, you know. It's just, I mean, it's always saying, you know, there's nothing to it but to do it, you know. So I just put my mind. I was like, okay, the sooner I do it, the sooner I'll get through with it. So, you know, as you can see, I'm done now.
So if you're interested in contributing to the orchard, you can come down and participate in the local harvest table. Reporting for FSM News, I'm Dalila and Ngubani.
Eating fruit is both healthy and tasty.
I know, right? Stay tuned to learn more about healthy choices. Welcome back.
Janae, did you know that Free Spirit Media just turned 10 years old this year?
No, I didn't. That's great.
This year they celebrated their 10-year anniversary at Cafe Broward in Lincoln Park Zoo.
Here's FSM's Kymonee Cannon with the story.
Hi, I'm Kymonee Cannon, and I'm here at Free Spirit Media's 10th anniversary gala, and the feeling is just tremendous. Everybody's having a good time, and I'm so happy to be here. Free Spirit Media has such an impact on my life, and I'm so happy to be a part of it, and I'm just glad that everyone's here and having a chance to share it with us.
I love digital media because it gives kids, it gives people a chance of broadcasting or publishing what they've produced and allows the young people to tell their story.
I was frustrated by the lack of diversity in who was being able to tell their story, and I was frustrated by the stories that were not being told. And I realized that that wasn't going to change unless we found a way to put the tools and the training in the hands of the young people at an early age. Young people are asking so many important questions, and I wanted to say, hey, make media about it. Make media and learn and grow.
Free Spirit Media gives the inner city youth opportunities to learn media in a practical way. The hands-on work with cameras, editing suites, microphones, and technology has totally prepared me for college. I can confidently walk in with a slight advantage. My goal is to be a sports anchor for ESPN. That's definitely my dream job. For years, I've asked myself, as well as my mother, when would I find my talent? And then I found Hoops High.
I think that the different messages that they have to put out when they're doing the public service announcements, the research that makes the children knowledgeable about things that they probably didn't know.
There's no better time to celebrate giving voice to young teens from this broad cross-section of the city who tell their stories as only they can. These are kids who go into their communities and talk to their community members about the issues of the day. Free Spirit Media is not just about making video, it's about thinking critically. What Free Spirit does is teaches these kids how to ask the right questions, how to think for themselves. Free Spirit Media kids, they don't win awards just because they know how to turn on a camera and hold a mic. They win awards because they know how to get to the heart of the story. The PSA that won an Emmy, they won against the pros. That PSA on anti-gun violence, it tears at your heart. They've done documentaries on food deserts, real deep issues that affect their communities. I could not think of a better time to be here to celebrate giving voice to young teens of color than tonight.
That's our show. We hope you enjoy FSM News on the road.
Tune in next week for more stories and PSAs. Until then, visit us on our Facebook page. Search FSM News.
Also check us out on ABC7 in the community section.
3, 2, 1. And that's a wrap.
Free Spirit Media partners with schools and organizations to provide education, access, and opportunity in media production to underserved urban youth. Through hands-on production of their own media content, participants build life skills in communication, critical and independent thinking, teamwork, and the use of technology. Believing that youth perspectives are a critical element of American culture, Free Spirit Media actively distributes student work to a range of audiences. Participants' dreams and aspirations grow, and in turn, their voices and visions benefit our society.